Hi everyone, it's Janis here with another episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. We all know that multitasking is not good, but we all still do it because it creates illusion that we're somehow accomplishing many things. When you tick off 3 little items from your to-do list, it will feel better than working on something big for 4 hours and it's not even halfway finished. For example, it could be in-depth research or market analysis that you have to do, and after 4 hours you have only scratched the surface. In the meantime, you could have a quick meeting with team, upload few posts on social media and reply to some emails. But while doing little things would give us immediate gratification, what would really make us more productive is working on the big things that would help us to move closer to our goals. For sure, we'll still have to do little things as well, but they shouldn't be the only things that we do every day. But like I said before, it's not like people don't know that multitasking is not increasing their productivity. Instead, it's how people have got used to things. Or maybe they don't know how to stop it. And that is why today we'll take a look at Devora Zack's book called Singletasking. We will learn some facts about why multitasking is not good for us and how we can actually learn to single task. Number 1. Multitasking divides your focus. In reality, there is no such a thing as direct multitasking because the human brain can't at the same time work on 2 mentally demanding activities that require thinking. But there are some activities that you can actually combine and still accomplish your goal. So I'll give you a couple of case scenarios. For example, it would be very distracting for me to check out my phone and reply to emails while writing this script, and my productivity would suffer. Whereas, if you wanted to do 2 activities like walking from work to home and talking with your friend would be totally fine. This is because we walk almost on autopilot without the need to use a lot of mental effort, and therefore we can combine these activities. Number 2, multitasking creates stress on your body. While having a little tension in your body is good, and it keeps your body and mind aware, too much stress is not healthy for your productivity. When you constantly jump from one task to another, you're putting more and more stress on your body and mind. What is also important to know that you will not often feel this stress as your body is coping with it until it gets too much. Then you'll start to feel overwhelmed with your tasks that you have to work on, and short after that, people end up giving up on their tasks altogether. The reason why this is happening is because while your body is dealing with your stress levels, it is also using a lot of your energy. And when our energy levels get low, we become less focused and creative to work on our tasks and get them done. Number 3, improve your planning. Why do people start multitasking? Nobody intentionally thinks, okay, now I'll start to handle 2 to 3 activities at the same time. I don't think that this is what really happens. I think that we're actually squeezed in the situation where we feel that we have to start multitasking. And the reason of why many people find themselves in a position of multitasking is misplanning. Most people start with one thing and work on it. Then, because there are more things to get done, they start to juggle few tasks at the same time, thinking that it will help them. If you have to complete 3 tasks, for example, and each of them takes 1 hour to complete, then you can schedule 3 hours and you'll get the job done. And there will be no need to multitask because you have planned your time accordingly, unless you get distracted by your phone. Then the tasks will not take 3 hours but 4 hours to complete. And once you will notice that you don't have enough time, you'll start doing multiple things at the same time. Now that is not always easy to predict how long each task will take, especially if it is something creative. I know it from my personal experience because sometimes when I write scripts, I can get them done in 2.5 hours, but sometimes it might take up to 4 hours and more if the topic is more complicated. To make sure that you're prepared for it, you can include time buffers in your schedule. This way, if you have to overspend the time on the task, you'll be able to use the buffer. For example, if you schedule writing blog posts for 90 minutes, then you can then include 30 minutes buffer after that. If you fail to finish blog post in 90 minutes, then you can use a buffer time to complete it. This will ensure that you can complete your daily activity without risking to destroy your daily structure and starting to multitask. Number 4, single tasking enables deep work. Do you ever wonder how some people become really productive? Their secret is simple one. They're good at deep work. And deep work is impossible if you are multitasking. That is why you have to learn to single task and give your full, undivided focus to one task only. All my most productive work happens during my deep work sessions. I always schedule deep work in the mornings. This is because deep work requires a lot of mental energy, and in the mornings my energy is high and I can get some really productive work done. Number 5, include free time in your schedule. To get more done, many people spend as much time as possible to work, and they forget about very important aspect of productivity, the rest. As we discussed in a previous point, to be productive, you have to single task, as this will allow you to achieve the deep work state. But it requires tough mental labor to do that, and that is why rejuvenation has to be part of your daily routine. The best way to rejuvenate is sleep. Make sure that you get your 7 hours of sleep, so that when you wake up, your body is fully rested. Also, include some time during the day where you can relax, as this will help you to release the stress and prepare for next important activity. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.